So when I click this, it's going to give me my answer. What is it going to be, guys? Who will I end up becoming? Welcome everyone, my name's Ali-A and welcome back to a brand new MoreAli-A video where today we're going to be taking specifically Marvel superhero character quizzes to see which characters we would end up being and ultimately finding out which Avengers character I would be if I was going to be any of them. I'm not just going to pick them out, I'm going to answer questions, see what the quiz puts as my answer and see if it is at all close to the character I would like to actually be within the Marvel Avengers world. Now I apologize, there hasn't been many videos here over on MoreAli-A. I'm going to try and upload at least one video a week moving forward. Next week I really want to do a huge evolution spree, where's my phone, here we go, on Pokemon Go whilst answering your questions because I've been saving so many evolutions for so long. I think it's time just to finally get them out of the way. So leave comments down below in the comment section and I will answer those in the next video whilst evolving a load of Pokemon, and I cannot wait to do it. On top of that, just before we get into these awesome questionnaires, Claire and I have launched a joint channel. A lot of you guys may have seen it already, called Claire and Ali, where once a week, every Saturday, we will be uploading a joint video. We've done a house tour so far, I've done Claire's makeup, and we've got loads of awesome other videos planned as well. If you're not subscribed, you can click the link in the description. If you're on mobile, you can subscribe to the channel and then just close that down and continue watching this video, and then you'll be subscribed and ready to go whenever new videos get uploaded over there. So make sure you're doing that. You guys are showing that channel so much support, so thank you so much, and we're absolutely loving making videos for you guys. But guys, for today's video, let's not waste any more time. I've got 3 quizzes lined up. The first one is going to be Spider-Man Homecoming related, to see which Spider-Man character I would end up being. We're then going to do a Thor Ragnarok questionnaire, and I saw his film recently on a flight over to America and it cracked me up. It was so funny. And then finally, the big one will be which Avengers character am I, to find out which character I would be. Secretly, I would want to be Iron Man. You guys know I love Iron Man. I got the Iron Man R8. I think he's awesome. So that's who I want to be, but let's find out if that's who I will be. So give it a thumbs up if you're excited. If you've got any more questionnaires or quizzes you'd like me to do leave them down below in the comment section. And without further ado, let's begin the game with which Spider-Man Homecoming character are you? Whew. Describe this spider. Oh, I'm not massively keen on bugs or spiders, cannot lie. I'm going to have to go disgusting, guys. I like animals, spiders not so keen. Oh, what is this guy's nickname? This has nothing to do with Spider-Man. This is actually Game of Thrones. Oh my god. Wait, the spider, the vulture, chrome dome, half man. Is that any of his names? Well, I got that completely wrong. I honestly don't think that's any of his names, but maybe I don't know Game of Thrones as well as I thought I did. Jeez. Maybe half man? I don't know. Not sure why that's in there, but there's some reason for it. There must be. Choose the best Spider-Man artist. I'm not too clued up on the original comics, but just taking a look at the examples they've given us here, I'm not too keen on the overly cartoonized pictures here from Mark and Todd. I do like what Steve's got going on. And you know what? John, this looks like original Spider-Man comics. I like what you're doing here. Are you a day or a night person? Well, I can't lie. I've switched my schedule up a little bit. A lot, actually, Claire and I, since moving into a new house. We wake up a lot earlier than we used to. New house video over up on the Claire and Ali channel, just in case you haven't seen it. But I'm really naturally, I'm a night person. I can't lie. I work best at night when I'm in full night mode. How awkward were you in school in social situations? Whew, well, I definitely can't say not at all. I'm sure I had my fair share of awkwardness, but then I wouldn't say I'm awkward all the time. I would say sometimes I stumble. I had a big group of friends at school, but I could definitely be just as awkward as anyone else, so I'll put sometimes. Do you keep secrets well? I do think I keep secrets well. But then again, if it's a juicy one, if someone's just told you something that you have to tell someone else, that's a tough one. I'm gonna say yes. I'm pretty good at keeping a secret. About a third of the way through this quiz already. I'm interested to see what the results are gonna be. Describe your sense of humor. Straight down the middle, goofy, sarcastic. It is definitely goofy. Claire and I are absolute idiots, and we crack each other up by being absolutely goofy idiots. That is an easy answer for sure. Choose a color. This cannot be easier, and not just a whole blue for boys, pink for girls, but the fact I love blue. I mean, hey, I'm wearing blue at the moment. My logo is blue. It's got to be blue. That's an easy one. Light blue it is. Oof, this is a tough one, guys. And I feel like everyone's answered this at least once before. Which superpower would you choose? Flying, invisibility, healing, or strength? Whew, that is a tough one. I feel like healing's a really good one, actually. Strength is also a really good one. Invisibility, I mean, you can be sneaky, but it's gotta be flying. It's gotta be flying. Are you involved in any charity work? I definitely do bits here and there for different sponsored companies through donations of myself. I'll say not regularly, but I definitely try and do my fair share, get involved, help out, and donate where I can. So I'll answer that one truthfully. Do you play video games? Oh my gosh. I mean, I feel like everyone that's answering this questionnaire probably plays video games. Hell yeah. Who are you closest to? My parents, my brother or sister, my friends, or other? Well, in this case, it has to be Claire. We spend all our time together. Probably the person you hear me talk about the most on the channel. I do have great parents, a great brother, and also some great friends. But always Claire is right up there, number one, definitely the person I'm closest to. Do you like hot dogs? Who doesn't like hot dogs? Do you have evil thoughts? I hope not. No, not really. I'm quite positive, nice thoughts, to be honest with you. Which are you? Blue collar, white collar, unemployed? It's not really any of them. And the only one is unemployed, white collar, or blue collar, but it's closer to white collar, I guess. Which Spider-Man ability do you covet the most? Which one do you want to have the most, basically? Wall crawling, web slinging, super strength, or spidey sense? Ooh, which one would be the most useful? Climbing around the walls? Now that'd be damn awesome. Web slinging? Now that'd be damn awesome. Super strength or spidey sense? Ooh. What do you reckon? I'm gonna go spidey sense. Just the ability to know if something bad's gonna happen, or I have that extra sense, like a seventh sense. I think that's pretty damn awesome. Are you a good driver? I mean, I may have crashed a car before, but apart from that, your boy passed with 0 minus, the perfect record, so I'm gonna say I'm a good driver. Which meal do you skip the most? Well, simply because my answer earlier, where I said I'm more of a night person, I'm often waking up, well, I said not anymore, I sometimes can wake up quite late, or just can't be bothered to make breakfast, so unfortunately, I definitely skip breakfast the most. And finally, who's the best Spider-Man? Tobey Maguire was the Spider-Man, that's a horrific picture of him, by the way, but that's the Spider-Man I watched the most of when I was a kid growing up. Andrew Garfield, I feel like he only did a few of them, and Tom Holland is the new Spider-Man. Honestly, I've seen a lot of interviews from Tom Holland and seen some YouTube videos on him. Seems like such a nice guy, very gymnastic focused and really talented at doing his own stunts. I'm gonna go Tom Holland. He seems like a great guy. So guys, what is the answer gonna be for this quiz? Who am I going to be from Spider-Man? Let's find out. Ned. Ned? He's like, I think he's sort of like the dorky friend that always sticks around, is loyal, and is actually really, really intelligent, but not the person I expected to be. Did you guys think I'd be, I play video games all the time, I guess a bit nerdy. Ned, a loyal friend, you're smart, sensitive, and entirely addicted to video games. I mean, I literally just clicked yes all the time, but most people probably did. You enjoy being a normal guy, although you know you've got more inside. You're capable of true bravery and heroics in time of trouble. You're reliable and entirely trustworthy, but you love to eat and have fun more than anything else. No responsibilities means a nice vacation. I did say I've got a proper job. I guess, I know what, I am quite sensitive. I'm a nice guy on the inside, and I do play a lot of video games, so I can see how that lines up. I guess it makes sense. It's not the main superhero of Spider-Man, but it's the answer I've been given, guys. Next up, Thor Ragnarok. Such a good film. It honestly cracks me up. Before we get into the main one, the Avengers one, these actually take a little bit longer than I realized, but they're good fun. So, which Avenger would you fight in a gladiator contest? I don't know very much about Scarlet Witch, or too much about Black Widow. Definitely would not fight the Hulk, or Thor, or Iron Man, unless his suit broke down. And this is totally, oh, I don't know. And then Captain America's got his crazy shield. Okay, I don't want to be sexist, and I'm not choosing them just because they're girls, but I generally don't know their abilities too much. I'm gonna go Black Widow. Describe this Hulk face. Angry? No, I don't think so. Confused? Sorry, happy, lovelorn, or hungry. It's either sorry or lovelorn, I feel. I think he may be looking up a bit lovelorn. That's what I'm gonna go for, guys. Is that right? Do you guys recognize it from the film? Either way, let's see. Someone falls in the street in front of you. What do you do? Help them up, keep walking, laugh because it's funny, jump on the person and beat them up. Well, I'm definitely not jumping on anyone. I'm definitely not laughing on them. I would like to feel like I helped them out. If they're an elderly person, if they feel like they need to be helped up, I will. Honestly though, if they're a normal person, they've just tripped over and they probably will get up themselves, I'm gonna say help them. I'm gonna be nice guy Ali, okay? I lift them up, I ask them if they're okay, and we both get on with the rest of our day. How many brothers and sisters do you have? I've got no sisters. And do you guys know the answer? You may know the answer. I've got one brother, his name is Simon. He is featured in a few videos every now and then. And great guy, he's actually really good at video games. Honestly, if he put as much time into video games as I did, would probably be better than me. Choose a chess piece. Ooh, I don't know how much you guys play chess. I used to play a little bit back in the day. King, queen, bishop, rook, knight, or pawn. So fun fact, the queen is actually the most powerful chip, or what's the word? The most powerful piece on the board. King can move in any direction, but only one. The queen can move in any direction as much as she wants, I'm pretty sure. Rook is only forward and sideways, bishops is diagonal, knight is forward 2 and across 1, and then pawn is only forward 1 or 2 on its first turn, or diagonally 1 if you take something. I think that's right, man. I haven't played chess in a long time. I'm gonna go queen because she's badass. Do you keep your hair short or long? Well, it used to be really long when I first made my YouTube channel. It used to be really long. Don't really switch it up too much. Keep it nice and short, so short it is. Choose a cow. Wow, well, we've got like a generic black and white cow. You've got a cute female cow. You've got a giant horn cow, and then you've got a monstrous cow. Honestly, I'm gonna go black and white cow. I feel like some of my answers are a little bit, I really am Ned, aren't I? I really am there. I'm keeping it so plain, simple, and boring. Oh well, we'll see what comes up. Gold or silver? Oh. Gold or silver? Gold is worth more, I believe. Pretty sure gold's worth more. But silver, I'm gonna go neat. I'm more of a ruby person. Ruby is actually my favorite gem, mainly because of Pokemon Ruby, can't lie. But I also just thought it was awesome. Ruby and Sapphires are great, and Emeralds, totally from Pokemon. But I'm gonna go neither. Oh my gosh, this guy's huge. How much do you bench? Oh my gosh. Okay, illables. I still call it illables. What is it? Pounds. Oh my gosh. So 1 pound equals 0.45 kilograms. So you basically halve it. So, geez, I mean, if you're 300 or more, it's like, what, 150, 140 kilograms? Definitely can't do that. That is between sort of 80 and 150, and then that's between 50 and 100, and then just the bar. I can't lie, I think I may have benched 85 once, maybe 90. I don't know, my chest is not the strongest part of my body, so I'm not too strong. I'm definitely not gonna be the strongest person out of this, which is probably the whole choice with you. Have you ever been in prison? No, I've not ever been in prison. Do you judge people negatively based on looks? I feel like I'm genuinely quite good at not judging people. I don't care how tall, small, old, whatever you are. I'm nice to everyone. So I'm genuinely gonna say never. How would your parents describe you? Beautiful. Disappointing. Harsh, I hope not. Scary when angry. Scary, period. Independent. What the heck does that mean? This is more of a test on... Oh no, it's already answered it for me. Engaged in the pursuit of pleasure. Self-indulgent. That's not true! I didn't mean to answer that one. Okay, we're gonna have to leave it. We're 13 questions deep here. Choose a way to blow off steam. Exercise, drinking, smoking, gambling, or dancing. Definitely not dancing or gambling or smoking. I'm gonna go exercise because out of all of them, that's probably the closest one, to be honest with you guys. Do you wear eyeliner? This is so funny, considering Claire and I have just done a makeup video and I have to draw eyeliner on her and I was shocking at it. But your boy does not wear eyeliner, as you can probably tell. Do you want to use the pool or the hot tub? This is easy. I get quite hot quite easy anyway. My room is actually boiling right now, funnily enough. So I'm definitely more of a pool guy. Just looking at that, I would love to dive in and just do a few lengths and hang out. definitely more pool than hot tub. Are you a day or a night person? We've already answered down the other one, another quiz. Night. What makes you laugh the most? Sarcasm, dirty jokes, people falling, animals doing stuff, smart writing, or nitrous dioxide? Some of these questions are so random. Sarcasm does make me laugh. Animals doing stuff is also a guaranteed laugh, and Claire sends me so many of these. I'm gonna go animals doing stuff, guys. Choose a hand tool, a hammer, a level, a saw, or a screwdriver. I don't do too much handiwork, but when I do, and it's generally just building stuff from IKEA, the screwdriver always proves to be the most useful thing. So I'm gonna go screwdriver out of simply trying to think of what will probably be the most useful. Only 2 more questions to go in the Thor quiz. Would you go back to high school and do it all over if you could? Honestly, no. I may be able to get on slightly better grades, but I wouldn't be where I am now. And I love what I do now, so no, I enjoyed every part of it for the most part, so no. Last question, are you male, female, or it doesn't matter? Oh, interesting. I guess you could go with doesn't matter if you just don't really care what the answer is. I want to go male and just see which character it gives me, only because I've answered a few questions, or I answered one of those questions wrong. I don't want it to sway who I am just because I answered the question wrong. So I'm going to go male. What is it going to be, guys? Who will I end up becoming with the answer Thor? Yo, no way. I'm actually the main character this time. Thor, you're the Asgardian crown prince and one of the most powerful beings in the universe. Yes! You've seen it all, done it all, and still continue your pursuit of good in a universe that's increasingly worse and worse. You never give up, though you might cut your hair to change things up a little bit. To be fair, for that hair question, I didn't say change it up, but I guess it's short already, so it kind of makes sense. Yo, that's a sick one, guys. So we've gone from Ned to Thor, a big jump, but I mean, literally probably the opposite ends of the spectrum, which leads us finally onto which Avengers character are you? I want to be Iron Man. I hope I can be Iron Man. But I mean, there's a lot of badass characters on there, and whichever one I get, I'm probably going to be happy. So guys, what do you think? Actually, it looks like Captain America's logo. I guess that's the Avengers logo, actually. So similar to mine. People have always said that to me, just caught my attention there. But who do you think I'm going to be? Leave a comment down below. Which Avengers do you think Ali-A is? And let's get into the final quiz, guys. Whew. Okay, 15 questions this time, so a little bit shorter than the last 2. The world is in danger. What's the first thing you do? Assemble a team of unlikely heroes. Make sure my loved ones are safe. Prepare myself for battle. Wait for instructions or weigh the pros and cons and hide. There's 2 here that I would go for. Weighing the pros and cons, I feel like I'm very deliberate and I always think out everything I do before I do it. But in reality, with Claire, with my family, with all the animals, Evie, Darcy, Oliver, I would definitely think about my loved ones first before doing anything else, to be honest with you guys. Okay, this is an interesting, nothing to do with the Avengers, but I like it. Who would you train under? Yoda, Gandalf, James Bond, Alexander the Great, Mr. Maggie, or Ripley? Can't lie, I'm not too sure who Ripley is. James Bond sounds very tempting. Mr. Maggie is amazing though. Karate Kid, he's an awesome martial artist. It's gonna be James Bond or Mr. Maggie. Oh, I feel like I don't want to use guns. I'm gonna go Mr. Maggie. I like the training. I think it's not gonna be as dangerous. It's more about you. It's more about being good within yourself. And I'd be kick ass whoever got into a hand fight. What's worse, a hot head or a cold heart? Hot head is never good, but a cold heart is definitely worse. No emotions, no love, nothing on the inside. I think that's got to be worse than a hot head. You can make up for being a hot head and being a bit crazy. What motivates you the most? My career, my relationships, my thirst for adventure, or my fear of failure? Can't lie, I definitely think there's part of me which kind of fears failure, but that's definitely not the worst. Or sorry, what would motivate me? My career, I love YouTube. I am so motivated for my job, don't get me wrong. And my thirst for adventure, it's quite high. It's quite high, but really my relationships, I think I'd have to put first because Claire is number uno. There's a theme here, guys. Have you recognized it yet? And I'm gonna put relationships for sure. You just found a time machine. Where are you gonna go? Wish I could find a time machine, that's sick. The distant past, hello brave old world. My recent past, I have some things to change. Not too distant future, where is my life headed? As far into the future as possible. No thanks, I'm staying in the present. Well, this question doesn't say if we can return or not. If we can't return, your boy likes his life, I'm staying in the present. However, The temptation to go far, far into the future is amazing. I'm gonna pretend we can return, and your boy's going as far into the future as we can to see what the Earth, the universe, and everything is like when it's changed thousands of years down the line. Look at all these cute animals. Which pet would you like to adopt? Okay. Literally, Claire and I went to Pets at Home today, and there were loads of cute bunnies. If bunnies is on there, I'd definitely go for that. Pigs, adorable. Little goats, adorable. Snakes, not massively so, but nice snakes. We actually found a snake in our garden the other day. Oh, what's that say? It was called a legless worm or something. A legless snake or something. Looks like a snake, isn't quite a snake. It's actually a lizard, I think it is. Legless lizard, I think is what it was called. Fish, not interesting enough. Dog, I love. Cat, I love more, in the sense that I've never had a kitten. So I've had several puppies, 3 in total, 2 like throughout my childhood, 1 with Evie, but I've never had a kitten. I love kittens. I love Ollie. I love Darcy. So I'd love to adopt a kitten, guys. What's your biggest character flaw? My pride. Maybe. My ambition. I don't know if that's a flaw. My temper, my need for control, my stubbornness, or my snarky attitude. I do like control. I've only ever had to work by myself, for myself. Working with other people I can sometimes find a little bit harder. What's your biggest flaw? Do I need a lot of control? I like to do things perfectly. If it was like perfection on there, maybe my ambition. I'm gonna say need for control. I'm gonna say need for control, guys. I think that's the closest one. You have a day off, finally! What would you like to spend it? A series of carefully planned outfits. A series of carefully planned outings, random activities, or a series of my favorite show. Can't lie, so down to smash out a box set or something, but we generally do that most evenings in the few hours we have at the end of the day. So if it was a full day off, definitely a nice outing, dog walk, food, all the good stuff rolled into one. Ooh, would you ever break the law? Is a big one. No, the law is there for a reason. Yes, if my loved ones depended on it, I consider myself above the law. I feel like that's very much an Iron Man answer there. Are we talking about human laws? Because no, I don't care about those. That sounds very Thorish. I want to click that just because it'll be closer to Iron Man, but it's not how I actually think. If my loved ones depended on it, I would definitely break some laws as long as they weren't like, I don't know, killing someone. Unless my loved ones are about to be killed. It's a tough one. But you know what? If it depended on it, I'm gonna do it. Whew. Only 5 more questions to go, guys. Okay, do you prefer to work individually or as a team? Literally just said this. I'm a team player. I do like being in a team, funnily enough. And then if I'm on a team, I do like to lead. But really, when it comes down to it, I genuinely actually think my answer is by myself. And I've only learned this through doing a lot of YouTube. I have a plan of action. I want to execute upon it in the way that I think's the best way. Do it in my own time and do it the way I want to do it. So I'm actually going to say solo. Can't lie. I mean, I play a lot of solos in Fortnite and also in Call of Duty. So maybe that's a reflection of that as well. Be honest. Are you a friendly person? Oh yeah, I love meeting new people. Friendly-ish, not even a little. It depends if you talk to me on a good day or a bad day. I am a friendly person. If you come up to me in the streets, I'll say hello, chat to you for a little bit, grab a picture. I do not mind. I love making friends. I love being nice to people, and I'm always interested to learn more about other people as well. So I'm definitely a friendly person. Do you like to ski or surf? So, fun fact, I've actually done both of these. I've only done both of them once, however. I skied with Claire in Lake Tahoe, which is like North California, I believe. I think it's like north of Los Angeles. And it was a lot of fun. Was not easy. I didn't really have enough training for it. I was a little bit scary, and I went on a slope, which was way too hard for me, to be honest with you. Surfing I did in South Africa in seas that genuinely could have had great white sharks in them, and I loved it. It was tough, it was hard, it was strenuous on your body. You cannot do it for long, but I genuinely enjoyed surfing more. I'm more of a surfer, and if you ever have the option to do any of them, guys, take it up, give it a go, because they're both awesome. But surfing's for me. Ooh, okay, question 13. What Pixar movie do you connect with the most? Brave? Have not seen. WALL-E? I have not seen. Up? I have seen, loved it. Toy Story, love it. Finding Nemo, love it. I've seen all the rest of these, basically. So, fun fact, Incredibles 2 is coming out soon. That came out when I was a kid, and we went to see it as one of my birthday parties, I think, and I loved that film. If you had to say which one I relate to the most? Jeez, that's quite deep, man. Toy Story is about growing up. I don't mind growing up. Finding Nemo is almost about, like, lost friends and his lost kid, really. Incredibles is all about like a crazy family that are just have superpowers. I don't know how you meant to relate to that one the most. Monsters Inc.'s kind of cute. It's all about the twist of that film, and turn off the sound for a few seconds if you don't want to hear it, is that they were screaming, scaring kids by getting screams to power up energy, and it turned out making them laugh was actually better energy. I'm gonna go Monsters Inc. I'm all about making people laugh rather than scaring them. I think that's a good story. Whew. Final two. How many Blu-rays/DVDs do you own? 200. Man, this is the modern day. No one owns any of them. You rent them or you download them, but you don't really own them. I own at least one. I've got like Blue Planet or Planet Earth somewhere. But I mean, I've been given them, but I definitely don't own zero. I don't own many though. If I want to go watch films, Netflix, Amazon Prime, I'm streaming it, to be honest with you. I'm sure most of you guys are the same as well. The final question. Ladies and gentlemen, at the end of the day, what do you really want? World domination. That's a bit too much for me. Money, fame, luxury cars, and maybe even a robot. I think I may have had all of those. We had Frank the Robot, do you guys remember, on my main channel a few years ago? But that's not what I really, really want. Respect and recognition at my job. Well, I've got millions of people watching me, so I'm already very, very lucky. Someone to love. A chance to travel and live my life on the edge. Nope. Peace and happiness and uninterrupted night's sleep. It's gotta be, and I'm lucky because I've already found it. Claire and I, definitely Claire's my true love. I feel like this is so soppy, but it's me being honest. This is what I'd go for. If you strip my channel away, if you took us out of his house, if we had to live homeless, if everything went horrifically wrong, as long as it was still Claire and I, then I would still be ultimately happy. So when I click this, it's gonna give me my answer. What do you think? I think it could be Thor again, or someone that's justice and right. Maybe Thor, maybe Captain America, maybe even Hawkeye. I don't think it's gonna be Iron Man. What do you think? Last time to guess in the comment section. You're Iron Man! Yo, are you kidding me? Never want to fade into the background. You're a force of personality, a bright light, bursting with charisma and comebacks. I don't know if I've got great comebacks necessarily, but I'll take it. Sarcasm is your mother tongue. Sarcasm, you know what? I don't think I answered that, but I did say that, you know, I actually find that funny. But you've learned to pull back on the snark, if only to appease your exasperated loved ones. Your various eccentrics can disguise your ambition, but those closest to you know you're driven enough to really have it. Oh, your dad is sick. I'm actually so buzzing. I started off this video by saying I wanted Iron Man, and I finished the video by actually being Iron Man. I love that. Ladies and gentlemen, 3 quizzes thrown into one. It took a little bit longer than I expected, but I actually had a lot of fun doing all of them, and all the answers were actually really, really cool, and I'm actually happy with all of the ones I got. I'll leave all 3 down below in the description if I can remember. If I don't, tweet me and tell me to add them in, so you guys can do them yourself and let me know which characters you end up being. Remember, go and head over to the Claire and Ali channel right now if you want to see some new videos. Make sure you subscribe. We're super close to 500,000 subs. I hope you've enjoyed. I'm happy with the results. And stay tuned as I keep up to date with videos this time. We've got a new one coming soon with a load of Pokemon Go Evolutions. So thank you for watching. I love this video. I love the answers to the quiz. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.